Alright folks, big news from April 5, 2026. The Royal Challengers Bengaluru, or RCB, absolutely beat Chennai Super Kings, CSK, by 43 runs in what was an absolutely thrilling match over at the Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bengaluru. It was match 11 of the Indian Premier League 2026, and RCB really put on a show with the bat, setting a massive target of 250 for just 3 wickets. That's actually the biggest score we've seen so far this IPL season, thanks to some absolutely explosive hitting. This win really cemented RCB's spot right at the top of the IPL 2026 points table. They've now got 2 wins from 2 games. But for Chennai Super Kings, it was their 3rd consecutive defeat, and that's left them right at the bottom of the standings. Now, the 2025 IPL champions, RCB, were in incredible form, especially towards the end of their innings. This dominant victory just proves RCB means business when it comes to defending their title, highlighting the serious batting depth and really strong bowling attack they've got this 19th season. The loss for CSK, though, is definitely raising some eyebrows about where their season is headed, as they're really struggling to get into a groove this early on. This IPL 2026 season, which has 10 teams and 74 matches in total, kicked off on March 28 and it's all set to wrap up on May 31st. Alright, so Royal Challengers Bengaluru's innings? Oh man, it was an absolute masterclass in aggressive T20 batting. After being sent in to bat first, their openers, Virat Kohli, who got 28 off 18, and Philip Salt, smashing 46 off 30, really set things up nicely. And the momentum just kept building when Devdutt Padikkal came in, slamming a fluent half-century, a quick 50 runs off just 29 deliveries, featuring 5 fours and 2 sixes. But folks, the real fireworks, the absolute carnage, that kicked off when Captain Rajat Patidar and Tim David joined forces. These two absolutely went ballistic, putting together an insane unbeaten 99-run partnership from a mere 35 balls. Tim David was definitely the chief aggressor there, absolutely blasting an incredible 70 not out from a mere 25 balls, studded with 3 fours and a whopping 8 towering sixes. Rajat Patidar complemented him perfectly, playing a brilliant supporting role, staying unbeaten with 48 runs off just 19 deliveries, featuring 1 4 and 6 colossal sixes. That explosive hitting, especially in those death overs, absolutely rocketed RCB to their highest total ever against CSK, ultimately hitting a massive 250 for 3 by the end of their 20 overs. Right from the start, the Chennai Super Kings were up against it, chasing a massive 251 runs. They lost wickets super early, which really dented their progress. Big hitters like Sanju Samson, 9, Ruturaj Gaikwad, 7, Ayush Matre, 1, and Kartik Sharma, 6, just couldn't get going. But even with those early setbacks, Sarfaraz Khan emerged as a real ray of hope for CSK, smashing a crucial half-century. He absolutely hammered 50 runs off just 25 balls, with 8 fours and 2 sixes, keeping his team's very slim chances alive. Prashant Veer also had a decent knock, chipping in with 43 runs off 29 balls, including 6 fours and a 6. Then we saw the English all-rounder, Jamie Overton, who played a quickfire 37 from just 16 balls, smashing 4 boundaries and 2 sixes. But here's the problem, they just kept losing wickets. That stop-start momentum meant CSK couldn't build the big partnerships they desperately needed to really make a game of it. With the required run rate climbing higher and higher, the pressure eventually became too much for the chasing side, and in the end, they just couldn't reach that massive target. Royal Challengers Bengaluru's bowlers really stepped up when it counted, doing a fantastic job defending that massive score. Bhuvneshwar Kumar spearheaded the attack, picking up 3 crucial wickets for 41 runs in his 4 overs. His big wickets really put the brakes on CSK's chase, especially during those middle overs. Jacob Duffy also made an impact, grabbing 2 wickets, even if he did go for 58 runs. Krunal Pandya chipped in with 2 wickets for 36 runs, really piling on the pressure for the Super Kings batters. And Inhanandan Singh snared 2 wickets for 30 runs, just tearing apart that CSK batting lineup even more. Even with a few expensive overs here and there, the whole RCB bowling unit working together made sure Chennai Super Kings never really got a handle on the chase. The bowlers really made the most of that huge total their batsmen put on the board, executing their plans perfectly to seal a comfortable win for their team. Those well-timed wickets at regular intervals stopped any big partnerships from building up that could have threatened RCB's strong position in the match. Alright, so that 43-run win for Royal Challengers Bengaluru? That's a pretty big deal for the IPL 2026 points table. This isn't just any win, it's their 2nd in a row, and it's shot them right to the top of the league standings. They're already looking like early favorites in this tournament. And get this, their net run rate is looking super strong at plus 2.501, which just makes them even bigger threats among the top teams. Now, on the flip side, things aren't looking so great for the Chennai Super Kings. They're actually sitting at the very bottom of the table after losing their first 3 matches back-to-back. Their net run rate has also taken a beating, which really highlights the tough start they've had to the season. Just a reminder, the IPL 2026 season is a long one with 74 matches in total. Only the top 4 teams after the league stage will make it to the playoffs. So, getting off to a strong start in these early matches is super important for nabbing a good spot in those knockout rounds. You know, Qualifier 1, the Eliminator, and Qualifier 2. RCB's early dominance really sets them up nicely for a deep run in the tournament. But for CSK, they're gonna need to regroup fast if they want to turn things around this season.